What initially attracted you to the role of Erica?
Well, I heard that Morris was doing V, and I heard that he read it and he thought it was an awesome script. So I asked them to send it to me, and they did. And no one really knew that I was available because I had just found out myself. And I read it. I loved it. I asked them if they wanted me to do it. They said yes, and that was pretty much it. So it was good. Then we just had to really work it out. So I had everybody read it. I had my mom read it. Had one of my best friends read it. I sent it out to all my most powerful female advisors. So, and they all felt really good about it. I think the fact that the main protagonist was a woman and the main antagonist was a woman was really exciting to pretty much everybody. The fact that they would do that and then it would be on ABC, and it was just kind of cool.
So you are the main protagonist, and your partner, I assume right now, would be Father Jack.
Yeah.
The
priest.
Do they work well together? Do they see eye to eye on things?
So far they work well together. Yeah. I mean, there's a, you know, he's very good. Well, Joel's adorable. I know you know that because you've met him, and he's not only, you know, adorable, but he's really lovely. But we've echoed our relationship a little bit on camera, which is that we actually genuinely like each other. So they are very different, and there are ways that I think she probably has to phrase things so as to not, but yeah, they are similar in the way that they work. There's not a tremendous amount of antagonism there. There will be between me and other characters quite a bit. Matter of fact, it seems like I have a hard time getting along with quite a few people, but not with him. It's nice.
And so are they going to meet up with Ryan?
That's the hope. I mean, you know, that's the resistance.
And how is Erica going to balance her FBI job and the resistance?
Not well.
Okay.
But that's not really what she doesn't balance well. The FBI thing is seemingly fine and she's getting away with it, but it's the son. It's the fact that she has a son and she has a life. And there's all these balls that she's juggling and she's dropping them like crazy, so.
Well, is she going to tell Tyler the truth about the V's?
Well, is Tyler going to tell her the truth? I mean, really? I don't know. I hope so.
Okay. And so you have a corner on the sci-fi market and on strong female characters. Do you think a lot of that comes from your Texas upbringing?
I think it's just because I really love those movies, like Indiana Jones and Lethal Weapon. Like, those are my favorite characters. And it seems to me that there's a lot of stuff I do that doesn't involve that, where I play a lot of women who are not particularly strong. And I think I like to balance it. I think I like to have that thing where, you know, you have a tremendous amount of weakness, which to me is incredibly enjoyable to play because why? Why is the person weak? But the strength is fun. And the strength is fun for me to watch. It's fun for me to read. It's what I'm drawn to. And to see a woman be able to do that is really fun for me. I mean, that's what I wanted as a kid. I loved watching strong women. And there weren't as many to choose from. I mean, obviously Diana was one, you know, when I was 13. But I was always drawn to women who had power. I grew up in a family where we were taught to be powerful, so it's always fun for me to see that.
What's your favorite trait of Erica? So if you could pick just one thing.
Just one thing. Well, you know, my favorite trait of anybody is that they just get back up again, and a little bit of a lack of bitterness. I like it when people just keep going and they try to win. It's always my favorite trait. So that's it.
Well, will we meet Erica's ex? When you speak of bitterness, I assume.
I hope so. I really do hope so. It's very, I mean, you know, she even says in the pilot, he left me. So, there, you know, that sucks. That's not good at all. I mean, if you've been with anyone who's gone through divorce, like, that's miserable. So I like the fact that she's still laughing about it, you know, to her partner, who then, you know, does what he does. Come on. But she always has her son, who's leaving her too. I mean, you have to think that,
Who can she trust?
Yeah, maybe Father Jack.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What would you say to a non-sci-fi fan? Why should they tune in to?
Oh, same reason that my mother liked it. It's a thriller. It's built as a thriller. You know, if you like a thriller with strong characters, then this is what you will like. I mean, if you're looking for strong relationships, if you're looking for a little bit of romance, you know, and you're looking for the stuff, an escape. That's really what it is for me. It's an escape, and that's the kind of shows that I actually like to watch after a long day. It's an escape, and it's a thriller, and it has strong characters, and you can completely ignore the sci-fi aspect if that's what you choose to do. It is kind of cool, though.
So you say you really enjoy working with Morris.
Oh,
Are you going to butt heads
Morris.
with Ryan?
I hope so.
Strong wills, I mean.
Butt heads. Yeah. I don't think I'm giving too much away to say that, yeah, they will most likely meet up. And I'm not saying that they like each other. I mean, I'm really hoping there'll be something there, yeah.
So who in the cast, it's such a large ensemble, who do you
Yes.
work with most? Tyler, I assume? Or-
Yes, I do. I work with him the most.
Yet, balancing motherhood and your job, that's probably the worst thing that you do.
No, I mean, she makes huge mistakes, and a lot of them do have to do with her son, and she will pay for it. And I think that every working mother I've talked to feels the same way. Nothing will ever be the way that you want it to be. And you will never be as good at both things as you want to be. So, I don't know, in my family, in my way of thinking, working made my mom a great mom because she came home and she was always there. But at the same time, she must have been exhausted. I mean, I know sometimes I go on 2 hours sleep because I'm still going to get up at 6 and make pancakes. But it doesn't mean that he's not like, where do you go? And I'm like, what? Never mind. I'm here.
You do your best.
I'll do my best.